Howdy Howlers, it's Sako to me, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror and I'm a witch and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you're looking to market yourself as an author or you're looking to be a witch or a witch, please drop by my channel sometime. I would love to see you. I would like to say hello. Google Blink. Oh, because Twitch is live, yes. Because Twitch is live. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Raven. Probably gonna lurk while you play Fallout, but that's cool. That is cool. Whew. Morgan just came and dropped things off and ran away, like literally in the last 2 minutes. And I have more presents to wrap. More presents to wrap. I've been terrible at Vlogmas. Super terrible at Vlogmas. I say that because I was going to do a video of me wrapping presents, but there are so few presents this year that it's not quite worth it. Not quite worth it. I have an itchy spot on my palm. Kids have been driving you nuts. How have kids been driving you nuts? Hey, Spence. Good to see you, love. And also same. Super same. I was going to say, Spence has had a day. Critical thinking did not show up today. No. I.e., also known as common sense. Oh, you can't see my Christmas tree. Oh, you can sort of see it. That's okay, because you can see my Christmassy background. But it doesn't show all the fun stuff. I think it would show the fun stuff if someone were to pop in, and then you can see my skull with the Santa hat and the Medusa with the pointy ears, and I think the puppets got repainted as a gingerbread men. I can't remember. And all the fireflies are now snowflakes. How do we feel about a sprint? I don't know where BC is, but just in case you were wondering what tonight is about, BC Brown and I are writing a book together, and we meet up on Mondays and Thursdays, usually. Sometimes one can't make it to the other. But she wrote like an enormous amount. She also wrote yellow on white, which makes it really hard to read. Hi, Christina. Good to see you. On Saturday, I came home to find my living room scribbled on with Sharpie. I've been trying to clean the couch. They've been refusing to clean their room. That is, are we doing 20s or 15s? I've been vibing on 15s a lot lately. I was going to do 20s, but if you are looking at 15s, we can stop screen and find a new timer. 15-minute timer. Doll Sissel, no, because I like her timers. Share the screen. Hi, Chandra. Hi, Catflies. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Melanie. Oh my gosh, I just like blinked and my chat like filled with all the people. Chrome tab, 15-minute. Oh, should have shared audio. Damn it. Oh. Let me stop screen and reshare so that we can actually have audio. I would think that audio would be a default. I don't see why it's not. But yeah. Good evening. Good evening. I think everyone's exhausted. I think that's the thing. Jumping in for some sprints. We're gonna do lots of them tonight because I need to get some writing done for reals. 20 is fine for Kat. Spence does all the hearts. Hey Chandra. Good with either. I'm so sorry I missed your stream yesterday with the Series Bible. That's okay. There's always the replay. I'll be catching the replay tomorrow. It's a working workshop too, so you'll have 20 minutes sprints to like do the things on my last break at work, and I'll head home in an hour. Gotcha. All the people getting all the words. I'm rearranging my desk yet again. At least I'm not moving my office around for the umpteenth time this year. Hubby and kiddo are in bed, and it feels like waking up, like I'm waking up finally. Yes, I know those feels. Hi, Kate Lyons? I don't know. So happy to hang out with everyone a bit tonight. I'm so glad. Super glad. All right, let's do a 15-minute sprint. How does that sound? This will allow me to change the color of BC's stuff so that I can read it. But maybe I will read it another time. I think I need to read to catch up and then implant a part of a chapter. I think that's my task tonight. All right, let's do this thing in 3, 2, 1, sprint.
some sort of scripting language if you don't know one already. So scripting languages tend to really speed up your workflow. If everything you're doing is, say, in C++ or Java, those are just very slow languages. You gotta compile it, you need all this type check.
BC, you're playing audio.
So
oops, hold on.
Use, like, say,
oh, yay. Gonna have to bail and take a nap. Yeah, that's probably wise. Even though I slept from about noon to 7.
Okay, it was my partner's watching videos in the background, so it was his audio on another computer. I was like, crap. So, yes. So Domino got a good checkup post-spay at the vet, so that was why I was running a little late, but she's doing good.
Yay!
Thank you. I was trying to see like what I'm at that stage where I'm like, what else will my hair do now other than the pigtail thing? So I was like, ooh, I'll see what it does if I actually blow dry it for a change. And I was like, this works. I'm good with this. However, I would like to point out yet again I think this is the 3rd week in a row, I have a super red nose all of a sudden. Like it has not been red all day. It's been normal skin tone all day. I took her to the vet, came home, got sat down, turned on the camera, and was like, my nose looks like frickin' Rudolph.
Your nose matches your hair. Like,
yeah.
It's
yeah, it's like it's like the midpoint between my hair and my lips. It's like my nose was like, I'm tired of being outshined,
or something. Yeah.
Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate it. I'm it was actually really easy, so I was like, oh, I could do this more often.
Yeah.
As long as I'm all about the easy shit.
Looks like Chandra is doing some world building still yet. That's awesome. I'm glad that's like still doing a thing. Spence did some Christmas shopping. I really need to do some Christmas shopping, like especially considering what the post system is like right now. Like,
yeah, I need to finish. I have 3 more gifts to get.
Yay, Domino! Hooray! Yeah, your hair looks great with your nose. Is it left maybe?
Maybe, I don't know. This is like, but it's like the 3rd week in a row, and it's always right about the same time in the evening, probably at least 3 or 4 nights a week. It might be stress because this week or today was like a flaming pile of shit day, like at work. It was
I'm sorry.
Crazy busy and like nuts today. So it might be stress. I don't know. I will start taking closer note to when I'm Rudolphing and
maybe we can do, figure out what the cause of it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I better lurk. I'll be home in about an hour, so I hope that you will still be streaming for a long time. Yes, we usually stream for about 2 hours, usually. I need to review my discovery draft. And see which scenes in the second half of the book I can copy paste to rewrite AKA draft 3. Thinking about doing some holiday wrapping. I just did some for my husband. I have more to do for my husband. I hope he doesn't see his presents before he comes up. Yeah, before I wrap them.
It's like hide them. Shh, avert your eyes.
Actually, that's a really good point. Let me hide them.
Go hide them. And we get a view of the booty. I'm taking over, y'all. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate it. I had fun with my Vlogmas video. That's what I'll be working on tonight. As a matter of fact, is I've got to edit today's video to go up tonight after the stream.
So from Morgan Hazelwood, it's William Shakespeare doing Star Wars.
Awesome.
I figure my husband might appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he's as big as Warsian as I am a Trekkie.
Also, like your Vlogmas video, which I totally needed to do one today and totally did not. Maybe I should get my sister a planner for Christmas. That's a cool idea. I'd received a belated birthday card from my mother-in-law today with a gift card from Torrid. Ooh, I really already started on haha 2 new tops and a necklace. Fuck yeah. BC, take over.
Yeah, I was like, when you got up, I was like, I'm taking over.
Ooh, I haven't seen that book in a while. I should get my husband a copy. Youngest apparently got into one of her gifts and lost 2 items from it.
Oh.
You're just my condolences, friend. Like that, I do not envy my friends who have kids.
Oh, check out Bonnie's next comment too. Speaking about kids,
my husband sent the kids out to the car to get something. 5 minutes after got home from shopping, he forgot stuff was in the car.
Duh. That was a husband-dad moment.
That is it the new moon? Like, the solar eclipse in Sagittarius? Like, what is?
Has to be.
What is happening? Everything's on clearance too, so got 3 items for under $50. Unheard of at Torrid. No kidding, unless you know how to shop the deep.
Yeah.
No kidding. That is super truth.
So I'm gonna say, like, the first time I went to Torrid, I was like, crap, everything here is so expensive. But then I realized it's actually really good quality, and it's really good quality for plus size clothes, which is really hard to find.
It
so
is
I was like,
really hard to find.
I was like,
worth the money.
Definitely worth the money, yeah. And it's not like crazy expensive. It's just you have to think a little bit more about what you're gonna buy.
Mm-hmm. Told the kids it was for their cousins, and my daughter started crying. Oh, that's really sad. We've done pretty good at keeping mini nerd stuff from him, which is hard AF considering one of his presents ended up being a dang 32-inch TV because Noah got mad at Thrifter Magic.
Mad Thrifter Magic is a thing, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good with Mad Thrifter Magic usually. That's most everything I buy is like thrift.
That's awesome. Price is worth it. You just have to be willing to splurge. I used to work there like 10-ish years ago. It was a fun gig. That's really cool.
I like the store too because like it's really body positive. It's very like
it is.
It's just like it's nice to be a fluffier girl and to go in and realize that, yes, I wear an extra large in most everything. And yes, I wear like a 16 plus pant or, whatever, depending on the pant. But to actually go in and buy a shirt that's a 0 because it's a 0 in my size, I was like, thank you, Torrid. And they were like, why should we make you feel bad just because you're not like this big around?
All right. Literally got it for $50.
Wow.
Expense.
Yeah, that's like for the win right there, Thrifter Magic.
Oops, I accidentally clicked a thing. That's why their label size is that way, yeah. Why they label the sizes that way. Yeah. English, I know it. Let's see. Do we want to do more 15s or do we want to do a 20?
I'm good with a 20. I have a video to edit. So the little longer will be better. It'll probably let me run through it all the way at least once because it's a 10-minute video, but it's 20 minutes worth of footage.
Right on.
It's hopefully a 10-minute video.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm always like, it's gonna be a 10-minute video. 21 minutes later,
21
it's like,
minutes
shit,
later.
that's the best I can edit it down to?
We gotta chop a whole subject.
Yeah, with my 45 minutes of filming where I'm just like, there's no way I recorded 45 minutes worth of crap. And then I'm like, shit, I'm a chatty bitch.
Oh my god, I'm clicking all the wrong things. It's ridiculous.
All the wrong things in all the right places?
No.
No, okay. I was trying to shine like some silver lining.
Steam is trying to boot now, and that's going to take like 20 years.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do a sprint so I can try and do this conversation in 3, 2, 1, sprint. Okay. Back from that sprint.
Hey!
I did a lot of reading, rereading, and figuring out what needed to be put where so that the scene makes sense, and a little bit of developmental, like moving around things.
Yeah, I knew it was going to need it, so I did nothing because I realized that my video that I recorded for Vlogmas today that needs to be edited is garbage.
Oh no!
So I got a new cell phone, which is what I record my videos with, and it offers 4K. I can record in 4K, which is awesome, but I have to be using, of course, the regular camera, not the front-facing camera.
Oh.
So, which is normally not a problem if I'm recording here in my office because there's mirrored door, like closet doors over here, which lets me see what's going on the screen, even though like for, the regular facing camera is up. But I was recording in front of the Christmas tree. So
you had no idea.
Well, so my partner found a workaround to where I can screen share with my tablet. So I can see what's going on my phone on my tablet and like have this right in front of me and still be using the 4K camera.
So you have like a monitor.
Yeah, so I have a monitor basically. But I did not realize that my tablet volume was on and the captions aren't on my tablet. I don't have my captioning system on my tablet, so I can't hear it. And it was basically everything I was saying into the phone, it was echoing back on the tablet. So you like a fraction of a second behind what I was saying, but it just made me sound like I was like talking in the Grand Canyon, like in the basin of the Grand Canyon. And I was like, as soon as it came up on the editing and it started to show me the it started to show me the captioning on my editing, and I was like, shit. So today's Vlogmas episode is garbage, and I won't have time to re-record it and edit it and get it uploaded tonight. So I'll either do 2 tomorrow or I'll just say fuck it.
I'm just gonna say fuck it, and I'll just pick up where I left off. Like, it just seems better that way.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a hugely important one anyway. I was talking about like self-care through the holidays, like especially this year. Yeah. So it was just something I wanted to talk about, but it also wasn't like an incredibly upbeat, fun one. I was like, I'm bumming myself out with this video. I should talk about something better. Yeah. So y'all will just be happy that I skipped it.
Right on.
Yeah. And tomorrow it'll be on to the hot chocolate tasting.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing hot chocolate tasting myself, and I should have like filmed it is what I should have done, but I did not.
So my original plan was I was going to go around to a bunch of different restaurants and get their hot chocolates and compare. Like I was going to go to McDonald's and get theirs, and then Sonic, and then Starbucks and Dutch Brothers and whoever else has freaking hot chocolate, and like compare all their hot chocolates. But
that sounds like a lot.
Well, it is a lot, but I was just I was gonna have fun with it and do it like over the weekend or something. But with cases spiking, I'm going to as few places as possible.
Right.
So I was like, well, that's okay. We got a 4-pack of hot chocolate while we were at Target, and they're like boxes of hot chocolate that had 4 different kinds of hot chocolate in it. I was like, I'll just try each of those and compare them.
That works out.
And the best news is I'll be buzzed on hot chocolate.
Yeah. All right. Melanie has a question. If you have a book that will potentially have multiple POVs, is it reasonable to switch the tense the other POVs are written in?
I would not. It's going to be incredibly jarring for your reader.
It is.
And it's going to be incredibly jarring for you as a writer as well. It's going to be hard to keep track of your tense. And it's going to screw up your editor.
It is. I know going through and transferring it all to third person is a pain in the ass. I'm in the same boat. I really am. But I have like 5 books worth of stuff that needs to be transferred from first person to third.
Yeah,
Which is
five
the
books
work.
worth.
That's half the work, really. Like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, so Melanie, I sympathize with you and I feel for you because it is going to suck to have to transpose them, but I think you're going to have to.
I think you're going to have to. Oh, Charlie came. Hello, Madam Portrait.
I've been catching more of Charlie's streams, which it's been nice. I haven't been able to, I've been mostly lurking during them and like being able to say hi and like follow along because, you know, they've been during the day while I'm working. Mm-hmm. But it's nice to actually be able to catch some of Charlie's streams sometimes.
That's nice. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Melanie. Oh, whoa. I bet jump. Hi, Nikki. Good to see you. Hi, Key.
Key, long time no see.
Oh, Sage is streaming on Twitch at the moment.
Oh, cool.
Use first for my MCs and third for supporting characters. None of the other characters get POV sections. Yeah.
I would still, oh God, it would just be hard for me to write. Kind of usually, actually not even usually, all the time. When a story dictates to me the point of view it's being told in, I have never switched it after that. Like the Touch of Darkness and Touch of Madness books, they told me they were first person point of view. I went with it. Even though I had to rewrite multiple sections to actually like make it, because I realized I had jumped point of view. I was still writing it from first person point of view, but I had jumped into somebody else's head and was like, well, nope, Abby doesn't know that, so
right.
I can't. I was like, got to go back and figure out how to get that information in there otherwise.
I was in a similar boat when I had scenes where my MC wasn't present. First person doesn't work.
Nope.
So third person, it's gonna have to be third person.
Yeah. So in
many years of writing.
Yeah. So in my first book that I wrote, Sister Light, which is the fantasy novel, and it's out of print. Don't go looking for it, y'all. It's out of print. It's not even under BC Brown, so you might have a hard time finding it even. But I had the initial idea I wanted to write that one all in first person, and then I realized that the story was way too broad. Like while I was plotting it, I was like, holy shit, this can't be in first person as much as I generally like to write in first person point of view or third person limited.
Yeah.
I was just like, I can't write it in that. But there were a few small discovery right early scenes that like were during the plotting process when something would pop into my head and I would be just like jotting it down to describe it and get it out of my head. Those were in like first person. And then later when I had to rewrite them, they were a bitch.
I bet.
Why, thank you, Nightbot. I know I'm not cast, but I will have some agua. Thank you. Don't forget to hydrate, y'all.
I opened a doc and chatted.
Sometimes that's all we do.
Are we sure we're not in Mercury retrograde with all the tech difficulties? No, we're having a solar eclipse in Sagittarius.
Yep.
That was what we are.
Was it you? What was it? You? Or was it somebody else the other day? Crap. Talking about Yule this year, we'll have Jupiter and something will be the two brightest stars in the sky on Yule. So it will look, they'll be like Bethlehem style stars or something. I guess it wasn't you by the confused look on your face.
No, we're definitely not it.
Okay, I can't remember, but it was somebody that was telling me that the other day. It was Jupiter and Saturn, or Jupiter and Venus. Maybe it was Venus. Jupiter and Venus will be like Bethlehem, bright kind of stars or something on the solstice this year, which I thought was really cool.
That is really cool.
Oh yeah, just slipping that in there since we're talking about
like astrology.
We're talking about astrology, astronomy, the heavens.
Finish the one shot. About to post it.
Yes. Golf clap. See, I never did understand the whole golf clap thing because it's supposed to be incredibly quiet. Why the fuck don't they just do a sign language clap? Yeah. Because it's 0 chance of making noise. Anyway. My tangent.
All right. Stream hop because Sage is going live. Yeah, Sage is live on Twitch. So
hop on over to the bunny Sage. To the moon bunny.
4 parts Nestle. 2 parts protein powder. 1 part espresso powder.
Damn, that sounds good. See, I did the only fancy shit that I do is I just make it with milk rather than making it with water.
And I use marshmallow.
Of course, yeah.
And not those like Swiss Miss marshmallows. No.
No. Real
like jet puffed marshmallows.
If it's not jet puffed, you're fucked.
Yeah, I agree. Spence is on the hunt for a present for a best friend who's probably the most obnoxious person to try and buy anything for ever. My husband is that way. Because he buys everything that he wants. And I think I got around it this year because I went back in time basically and I bought discontinued sets and custom sets and stuff like that. So he wouldn't have wanted them because he didn't know they existed.
No, I just made mine give me a list this year and was like, hands off.
Yeah.
And I did pick up 1 or 2 things that were not on the list, but there were things that I know he wouldn't seek out for himself. But things that I know he would enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do this year, is things that I know he'll enjoy. Destiny released a new expansion.
That's where you've been. Gotcha. I understand.
I see. That's probably why I haven't seen my friends.
Like all of a sudden my friends don't exist. The world outside my living room doesn't exist.
Indeed. I've never had any problems writing the 2 different POV types. In fact, it's kind of hard not to. First person always for single MC because I'm more in their head. Yeah.
More power to you. And wow, better than I am because I can't do it.
Third for supporting characters because they're supplementary. They aren't the focus.
I'm still trying to figure out how that works though.
I'm having trouble as well.
I mean, obviously you're going to be in one person's head during a particular scene, like say, yeah.
Are you hopping to omnipotent or are you hopping to close to limited?
That's are we going omniscient, third person omniscient, or third person? See that's where I'm having trouble with how to do it, I guess.
Yeah. Hi, Katarina. Melt a chocolate bar in milk. That's one way to do it. Or cocoa powder and vanilla extract in milk, and sometimes add instant coffee.
Coffee.
Well, I like coffee, but that's a mocha thing. That's a mocha thing. But like instant coffee is not great.
I love the Oh, I love the smell of coffee. I just can't. I don't know.
Don't consume it. My head just keeps the two in separate boxes. And omniscient.
Okay, omniscient. Okay, third person omniscient. Okay. That I can see.
Yeah. I'm listening to you on my way home. Hooray!
We'll try to be damn entertaining, cat flies.
We'll try. We'll certainly try.
No promises are made.
Oh my gosh. I finally got to the end of the comments.
That's good. Comments are a good thing. It's just getting to the end of them. It's like,
they're a wonderful thing. My brain is somewhat fried, but I'm still gonna try and write. I'm still gonna try.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so that is another point. Do we want to do another sprint?
Yes.
Okay.
I do. I mean, I'm not doing jack because I've decided I'm not going to write. So I'm going to sit and watch YouTube, and I'm going to watch one of my favorite channels called Pushing Up Daisies. I'm going to watch them break down one of my favorite shows of all times, Murder, She Wrote. She goes in and breaks down the episodes, and
sounds awesome.
Yeah. I thought about doing it in the past, but then I found her channel. When I thought about doing it, I found her channel and was like, well, I'm not going to do that because she does a way better job. And her channel is like all about, pushing up daisies. So it's like all about mysteries and murder and fun stuff. So
did you ever see the show Pushing Up Daisies?
I have not,
It was so short-lived. It was like a half a season on
NBC. So they fireflied it. Okay.
On NBC. And it was so good. It was so good.
Oh, a turtle that is red knows that channel too. Yay! Not the only one. Yay! So my YouTube is like my YouTube recommendations, y'all, are so weird. There's all this writing stuff and booktube stuff, of course. And then there's randomly there'll be all this mystery stuff and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then there's stuff about I guess my YouTube channel is not. I guess my YouTube recommendations really aren't that weird, because then it goes down to just music and movies and the nerdy stuff. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's not that.
It's like I was just thinking my recommendations are all over the place. Now my partner's recommendations, you bring up his YouTube and it really is all over the place. It's like how to build your own keyboard, and right next to that is like the John Oliver show, and then like underneath that is like yo-yo tricks, and like
that sounds like my YouTube, except it's like poi and guitar playing and ASMR stuff and like scenery, like fireplaces and ambiance videos and just weird comedy.
I do have a lot of ambiance stuff, and then I have a lot of like Star Trek stuff, of course, and then I have like a lot of drag.
Yes.
No. Nope, never did see it.
And now that there's Peacock, I wonder if it's going to be available at all. Like, because I'd love to rewatch it.
It might. And yes, I do. A Turtle That Is Red. I do watch Be Kind, Rewind.
Be Kind, Rewind. All right. Yes, another sprint. Sounds wonderful.
And I might open a document. I doubt it, but I might.
Is it okay if I change the color of your yellow text?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. I had only put it in there, and it was just in there to distinguish, so I knew where to do word count. For.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think about it because my screen's all in dark mode.
Oh.
So with them in dark mode, the yellow I can see really easily, and it doesn't hurt. But then I was like, on a white screen, that might really suck ass.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. All right. Let's do the thing. Da-da-da. In 3, 2, 1, sprint. Okay. That was our third sprint. How did that go for you guys?
It went great for me. I didn't screw around like I thought I was going to do. I played with some graphics on Canva.
Awesome.
Do some quick little marketing updatey thingies. So I don't know if you guys have all noticed recently. You may have, you may not have. I don't know. I've been playing with my thumbnails and trying to figure out what I want and, stuff like that. So the ones that I were, that sounds weird. The ones that I was posting, the ones that I were posting. Whatever. Yeah, it was. Okay. The ones that I posted previously had, the black on one side with a big, thick yellow like text down at the bottom that was just generic text, and then had a picture of me on the other side. But it wasn't very brand specific. That particular font for that yellow was not brand specific. Oh. And I wanted to get back to my brand specific, which I have a new logo. Yeah. And I really like it, but those fonts are very, very specific, but they're not, I don't think they're as noticeable and as eye-catching as that giant yellow font is. So now, okay, so I need extra marketing advice here. Oh. Do I deviate and keep with the non-brand specific big yellow font, which is very noticeable? Or do I just maintain my font, my brand font?
I'll advise taking the big yellow font and making it part of the family.
Okay, I think I could do that because it's PT Sans. It's not like I'm like woohoo.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a crazy font. So I should just probably make it part of the family.
Make it part of the family. I think it has been a part of your branding for so long that it would be weird for it not to be there.
Okay. I agree.
All right.
Sometimes you just need, no matter how long you've been doing the game, playing the game, you just need a second opinion.
Absolutely. Heather dropped in.
Hey, Heather. Yeah, it looks like Bonnie dropped out.
Bonnie dropped out.
Bye, Bonnie.
Night, Bonnie. All right. I did a lot of reading and changing of colors and figuring out what's next.
Always fun.
I think I need a cigarette break before I figure out what's next.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine. It's the holidays. I kind of knew, with us going into, with this taking longer than just during Nano and us then sliding into the holidays, that we were going to have a couple of off weeks sliding right through Yule and the New Year.
Yeah. Though I intend on actually putting in some hours this week.
Yeah, no worries. If you do, great. If you don't, it was completely expected. We would probably both have slight, lesser productivity. But yay, cat's home.
Yay, cat's home. Oh, tried to make a coffee account, but I think I messed something up. Oh, it's telling me that I already have an account with Stripe. Oh, I'm thinking, it was linking my account.
I don't know. I don't have a coffee account, so
I don't either.
Yeah, I know. I have zero input. I'm sorry.
I don't feel like I offer enough for a coffee account.
I don't offer. I don't offer enough for my Patreon account that I have, in all honesty. But I still have my Patreon account, and people are still my patrons. And thank you. I love you, all of you. That buys me a cup of hot chocolate every month.
Thinking I should have waited for the morning. Oh yeah, maybe.
Sometimes it's just like you get it. So if you're like me, you get antsy and restless in the evening, and you want to start doing things because like it's the end of your day, and your brain is like, you haven't been productive enough. But it's like the worst time to do it because your brain is going blah, and I don't know.
Yeah, like that was my day yesterday, I think, where I felt like, or the day before, probably Saturday, where I felt like I was super unproductive, but I looked at my bullet journal and it said otherwise, like that I had actually accomplished quite a bit that day. And I'm like, I don't know what's up.
Yeah, like all day at work today, I was just like, I kept pulling my stats for certain things and like checking how many times I had done some things. And I was talking to my boss and I was like, I feel like I have not done anything today. And she's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? You've done a shit ton of stuff today. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I feel so far behind that I feel like,
Yeah,
and she's just like, oh, good Lord. She's like, you've done so much shit today that you should just go with it and just you're good.
oh,
And I was like, okay, I guess.
yeah. So I guess it's a feeling that's going around. Jeez.
It's got to be the eclipse. It's got to be the eclipse. I'm blaming it all on the eclipse.
I'm blaming
the new moon and the eclipse.
Stupid Sagittarius. Eventually tonight, I intend on doing some witchy things, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I might have to. I'm gonna have to like go on a great search. I've decided I want a new tarot deck, but I try not to buy them for myself.
Right.
I try to find them, which you know how easy it is to find them. So I mean I do buy them, but I try to buy them like at a resale shop or there is a great shop that is here in Phoenix that I cannot think of the name of all of a sudden, but they have a lot of witches come in and will donate, like give their decks to the store.
Oh.
And then if you go in and you ask if they have received any lately, then you get to just adopt it. Like, there's no purchase required, nothing. I mean, it is generally agreed that you'll donate to the shop or something like that, but you don't absolutely have to. You can just go in and you can pick up a new deck. The problem is that they've been closed. They've been doing drive up only for supplies. And so you can't just go in and be like, yes, this is the deck I'm feeling good about. And, so that's the only bad thing. I just want to get my hands on a new deck soon.
I would like to think that I could select a deck that you would like, but we'll see what the holidays bring.
Okay.
Maybe you'll get a New Year's present.
Ooh, yay! I hope so. I really hope so. But yeah, no pressure to do so.
Yeah, I think I have one in mind that you might like.
Ooh, yay! Yeah, they're just.
I like it too, but I think you should try it first.
Yeah, it was so much easier when I actually had a coven. Like acquiring a deck was incredibly easy. You just put the feelers out. I need a deck, and people would be like, "One will find you. Trust me." And like 3 days later, you'd have a new deck. But yeah, and I've bought decks for other people, but I just don't buy them for myself.
I try not to, but sometimes it's really hard.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I have totally bought myself a deck, like because I've just been like, I have to have that deck. It's magical.
Yeah,
and not in the literal sense, but in the figurative sense of it's magical and lights up my life, kind of a thing. But yeah,
right, sure. What kind of decks do you already have?
I don't have any right now.
Oh.
I have 0.
Okay.
I've been, I gifted my last one, which was a unicorn deck. Yeah, it was the unicorn deck. I gifted it to a newbie witch 3 years ago.
Okay. So you've been without a deck since?
Mm-hmm. I don't have great talent for divination anyway. I'm actually better with tea leaves than I am with the cards, but I still like having them. But I got so far away from it for so long. Like I was really, so for quite a while, my spirituality was really in limbo between, I was really straddling the line between my witchiness and atheism, like straight up atheism. I was so burnt out and beyond done with all of my spirituality that it wasn't a big deal to be without my deck. But in the last like 6-7 months, I'm really feeling like the urge to, and it's probably because I see everybody else playing with their decks and, like I get inspired and everything.
Right.
But I've also been just feeling a greater connection again than I have felt in a very long time.
I'm really glad to hear that. All right. Oh, kitten.
Yeah, that would be Domino in the background.
Oh, Domino.
So she's like a totally different cat now since we got her on the medicine for the UTI and got her spayed. She's friendly and really outgoing and really chatty. I mean, she's still kind of skittish and startles pretty easily, but she's just like super chatty with us now, and she was never like that. I mean, she was a very quiet triller. Like she would chirp at us. Yeah, she'd do those little things here and there, but now she's just like straight up like meow, and it's like, okay, weird, She became more like her brother, and just became more outgoing and friendlier. I mean, nobody is as chill as Spot is. Spot is just like the dude for cats. But yeah, I don't know. It's like just having a totally different cat. I'm so thrilled that she is, I guess, getting to show her true personality now that she's feeling better.
Yeah. That's awesome. Sorry, I got distracted by awesome.
That's okay.
Awesome tarot decks. I should look later.
You're like, oh crap, I'm going down the hole.
Yeah, no kidding. And then I'll be like, I'm drowning in tarot decks again. I have the classic Rider Waite deck, and another one that's kind of weird. It's not unexpected. This is a time of change. The future is closer than usual and more volatile. Yeah.
And when there's turbulence and more chaos, the need to, I don't know, I always found it just to be stabilizing, like to be able to read not only for myself but to read for others, and it was a great stabilizing, grounding force. And when things are more turbulent, definitely.
Yeah.
But for a while, I just didn't have the bandwidth to, like, I didn't feel the connection, and I didn't have like the emotional bandwidth to be able to deal with even reading. I was like, I even put down the leaves. I was like, I'm not going to do it either.
I haven't. I have like a box full of tarot decks. Maybe one of those will end up in the mail.
In my mail stocking.
In your mail stocking.
I was thinking about that the other day. The postal service is like everybody's stocking. Yeah. You get stuff in it all the time. Like,
yeah. This is the first year that I'm actually using stockings.
So I So growing up, we didn't have them. It was not a thing. You had
Right.
like
Same
there were
here.
little tchotchkes hidden throughout the tree, like stuff like that had like your name on them, and like candy canes and like cards and stuff like that all throughout the tree, but no stockings. And then my first husband, his mom was a fabulous lady. I loved her to death. So sweet and wonderful. She was a Christmas fanatic. And you'd get like a massive size stocking. And she would like buy stuff all throughout the year and like and hoard it and put it back, and that's all what would go in your stocking. Plus then you'd get your gifts and all that stuff. And she went all overboard with the decorations and the meals and all sorts of stuff. And then I mean, I went back after my divorce, with my family, and we're not stalking people.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been now with my partner for 10 years, which this is actually our anniversary today.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And we decided this year that I bought some stockings last year for us, but we had 0 holiday decorations except for like the little teeny tiny tree that I have back here, and 1 ornament on that tree. And so we didn't put them up. And so, but this year we've been like, since we went ahead and decorated, we put them up, and I was like, I gotta put stuff in stockings. How cool is this?
Yeah.
So it was nice getting back to like the tradition that I adopted from my ex-mother-in-law, which was buying stuff all year round to put in a stocking.
You deserve a tarot deck in your stocking.
Thank you. The other deck is called the Tarot of a Moon Garden.
Which is like psychedelic, like 70s type of art.
Okay, it wasn't what I was thinking then. I was picturing something far more. I don't know. I guess I was picturing something far more pastel-y.
What's really funny is apparently you can buy it from Walmart as a Halloween seance tarot cards deck, party games, accessories deck.
Boy, they're really stretching for that marketing there.
Yeah, they are.
Probably not, Kat. We got about 7 minutes left.
We're probably not going to do another sprint.
Which is sad, because I know you just got home.
I know you just got home, but
what you do is you rewatch the replay, and then you do the sprints.
Yeah, the 15-minute and then the 2 20-minutes. All right. I want to thank everybody for joining us for this evening's sprints. And we'll, same bat time, same bat channel. BC will be doing it on Thursday, ?
Wait, yeah.
That's like Christmas proper, isn't it?
No, that's next week.
Oh.
That's Christmas Eve next week.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
Yeah. Jeez.
Did you have your whole Festival of Light celebration for Yule? Did you burn your log? No, so therefore it's not Christmas yet.
It's not Dregmas yet.
Yeah. No, yeah. So I will be doing, and even though that will be Christmas Eve, I still will be doing sprints. I don't expect everybody and their brother to be there kind of a thing, but I still will be for who would like to. However, New Year's Eve, I ain't doing it. Even though we're not going anywhere, I will postpone and do them on Friday, which will be New Year's Day.
Okay.
So, but, yeah.
New Year's Eve, I'm not sure I'm doing anything, but New Year's Day, I always cook food and stuff.
Yeah. Well, New Year's Eve, I mean, normally we do something, but we're not going to do anything this year. We're going to play it safe and stay home. And so, but I want to cuddle up with him and.
Yeah.
watch slasher movies and stuff.
Yeah. Copyright is 1993. Lots of watercolor images. I see. I just opened up the weird one, and maybe it's not so bad. It's got unicorns and mushrooms, though, on the moon. Yeah. Garden on the moon. Yeah.
Most of the decks that I like leaned towards were like they were either very Celtic in design or
I have a Courtney Davis deck that I super love, but I haven't been able to connect with it to actually throw and have an actual reading come out of it. It just comes out gobbledygook every time.
Yeah. The other one was, and I can't remember who designed it, and it's killing me because I loved it. It was this skeleton deck.
Cool.
That was gorgeous. It had like it was super like sketched almost, and they were the elongated, like very elongated skeletons, and it was cool. But it was like one of my first decks, and I ended up gifting it to a friend, I think, in another coven, because she wanted a deck and I did a reading for her and she fell in love with it. And I was like, then it's yours.
That's nice of you. Jeez.
Yeah, I just kind of wished I would have kept it now. My damn benevolence.
So Monday I am streaming.
If you want to be. You don't have to be.
Today. Two Dog.
I mean, it is Yule, so you don't have to stream on Monday if you don't want to.
I probably won't.
Okay. As I say, I mean, I will be hit or miss whether or not I would be there for the stream, because that's just like, one, I'm going to be resting during a good portion of the day so that I can pull off the longest night. And then two, it's just a lot of prep work.
Yeah.
Not that we're doing anything big, but.
I'll probably just like bake cookies all night.
Well, when we bought the house, there was a little chimney that was on the back patio that was the previous owners. And I managed to, because we had a fire pit at our old place. So it was easy to do Yule with the fire pit, obviously, but there's like no fire pit in this yard. And so I was like, well, crap, I need something. And so I convinced them to like leave the chimney. I was like, could you just throw that in with the house? That would be great. And they're like, yeah, sure. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. They thought it was a really wacky request. I was like, look, I'm going to need it come this winter. Just don't ask questions. Yes,
indeed. I want something with Celtic design so bad. Yeah, the Druidic Tarot by Courtney Davis. That it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Instead of Christmas, I think I prefer De Solis Invicti Nati.
Day of the birth of the unconquered sun, or solstice.
Well, basically solstice.
Yeah.
The longest night.
Yeah, which I had to explain to my coworkers the other day.
With the concept of longest night?
Because I went ahead and requested, the day off.
Sure.
And my boss was like, why do you need the day off if it's the longest night? I was like, well, because I'll be up all night and until the sun rises, and that's going to be right about the time that work starts almost, and I'm going to need to sleep at some point.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, okay, well, now we're curious. What's this whole longest night thing?
Oh,
And I'm like,
I see.
I'm like, okay. Like they were trying really to be really nice, like to respect like the HR boundaries.
Right.
And it's like, we don't want to ask too much about your religion, but you know, they're like, no, we're just kind of curious. I'm like, I was like, it's cool. It's not offensive. You can totally ask me about it. I was happy to like
inform.
Educate them about Samhain and everything as it came up. And that only came up just because I was winning all of the Halloween themed games.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. How are you winning all the trivia? And how do you know that Halloween originated in Scotland, Ireland, and northern France?
Yep.
And I'm like, well, because that's like Witch 101.
Yep. Witch 101. Speaking of Witch 101, my morning like talks have been basic witches. And
I've been enjoying.
It's basically been like female empowerment. It's actually pretty cute.
Yeah. I like, so what I'm, and I know we're going over, and I'm sorry, everybody, but I'm going to babble a little longer. Cool. What I like most about right now, I mean, don't get me wrong, like during the 90s and everything, the old arts and old religions started really seeing a big peak again. But it wasn't about the whole female empowerment thing. It was about the rebellion against organized religions, or at least it seemed to me.
Against like, you know, God-fearing religions, most specifically.
Yeah, more specifically. But now it's morphed its way more into and aligned very closely with the feminine movement, with like the feminine empowerment movement. And I'm thrilled about it because that's genuinely what it should be. Like it should be, hey, this is as feminist as you get.
Like it depends on the witchcraft. It really does. Like
well, it does, but like
we're talking like chaos magic and we're talking Wicca, like those are boys' clubs.
Well, okay, that is very true, but doesn't have to be. It
doesn't have to be. That's absolutely true.
Yeah, it's still very equality based. That all parts inequality.
It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I ran into quite a bit of like misogyny and like no girls allowed sort of mentality when it came to magic. And a lot of my fellow chaots were in a similar boat. And like our study group is basically us trying to take it back for ourselves. And it's very liberating.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I haven't done much with chaos magic, so I have the barest grasp. I know of and kind of the generalization of, but so I don't have enough grasp of the inner workings.
Yeah, the politics were dumb.
Well, politics and anything are dumb.
And then it turned out that so there's this archaic group called DKNY, and at least no, it's not DK. DK. Oh my God, it's an ancient, but as in like started in the early 90s chaot group. And it's the biggest chaot group in the world. And it was a boys' club. They believed that women weren't capable of doing magic. And
yeah, my response?
Exactly. So I went to their Facebook group, and because I was like, hey, a chaot group, this ought to be awesome. And nope. And I let my friend know, and my friend turned out to be like one of the founding members and like went in with torches and basically like cleaned house.
Burn
And I
it
was
to the
like,
ground.
yeah, he really did. And I was like, oh, oh, okay. So they redid their manifesto so that it included women and they and theys. So like gender equality, hooray.
Nice. It's good to actually see when like it really does actually happen.
Yeah. And it was interesting to really flush out the bros, you know. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
You got us on the way out.
Yeah, we got off on a little bit of a tangent.
A little bit of a tangent
on our way out the door, but
thank you all. I will not be streaming next week. I will be streaming the week after.
Yes, which will be like let's see, it's the 28th.
28th.
Yes, 28th.
Okay.
And y'all, I will be streaming next Thursday, but I will not be streaming the following Thursday.
Yeah.
We're going to keep you on your toes. This is why you need to click the subscribe button right now and hit that ring-a-ding-ding bell right next to it so that you know.
Yep.
And do it on my channel too.
And we'll catch you guys on the flip side.